This is a tale about two neighbouring kingdoms, and how one kingdom had the misfortune of self-destructing and the other, well, quite the opposite. This tale is a lesson in listening. The first kingdom was situated atop of a grand old mountain, and it was named Brandonshire, and was led by King Brand, who loved to tell everyone how great he was, and how great his kingdom was. Unfortunately, King Brand never listened to the peasants and plebs that populated his kingdom. He had no idea that they were all living a miserable life. They constantly mumbled to each other about how the king would never listen to their concerns, and major challenges, like brown tap water, random and unjustified hangings, and rotting produce, they were never resolved. People in the village would badmouth the king so bad, saying things like, "He's such a moron. He tells us that we're all happy and that he is so great, but we have poppy water. Half of us have had our heads cut off or have been hung. Not to mention there's no fresh carrots and celery." Just over yonder grassy knoll and across the fjord was the other kingdom named Kingdom Converse. The king of this kingdom was named King Connell, the two-way conversationalist III. King Connell was a flat organisationalist, and he didn't believe in setting himself apart from his people. One day, many fortnights ago, he decided to knock down his castle. He used all the bricks and stones from the demolition to make a bunch of comfy benches around a great big fire pit where they could have community campfires and roast marshmallows all night. And that they did. Every night, King Connell would gather the people of his kingdom together and have sing-alongs, roast weenies, and discuss issues. A lot of the issues that the people had would be listened to by the whole community, and the king would discuss ways to fix any problems that they were having. After all, they were honest tax-paying citizens of Kingdom Converse. Everyone felt like kings of their village because they all seemed to have control. King Connell knew that he would be a more successful king if he did it this way. One by one, the people of Brandonshire started to go over the grassy knoll and cross the fjords and join the campfire sing-alongs. They could, after all, hear them singing and letting off fireworks in the distance every night. Every day, King Brand would come out on the top tower of his castle and yell to the people, telling them everything he thought that they needed to know. Every day the crowd in the kingdom square got smaller and smaller, until one day there was no one left to listen to the king at all. They had all left his kingdom and decided to pay their taxes to the other, more open kingdom. One morning, King Brand came out to do his daily speech, and he was talking to an empty square. Not only did he never listen to his people, he did not even know that the crowds were dwindling until that very morning. It was a lonely and desperate sight. After he realised the sad truth about the consequences of his non-listening ways, he looked up and saw off in the distance a whole community of people talking, having fun, happy. He walked over the grassy knoll, across the fjord to the Kingdom Converse, and was amazed that there was no castle, and that the king was in with the people, even singing karaoke with them. King Brand looked sad. But then King Connell came over and patted him on the back and offered him a yummy marshmallow and asked him how he was doing and if there was anything he could do to make his life better during his time at Kingdom Converse. King Brand humbly asked for another marshmallow, and they all lived happily ever after.